Alright, we are back, and I've decided we are going to do downsize surprise. Because the trunk of funk is too funky for me, man. Too funky. Thank you. I love this also. Like you're like, how do I get out of this? It forces you to use the power up, and then you get to see the like level change in real time, by the way. So this is a very fun level, mainly because it has two play styles. You can explore it as a complete giant, or you can explore it as a tiny little mouse robot. And the fact that it's so seamless between, like, transitions is amazing. Not many games can pull off something like this. Like, I'm even smaller than the mice. Although those mice are pretty big. Like, that would definitely terrify people. So, and I love the power-up gives you a little tail, too. So, and something else that I love. So, when you're in big form, these are just flowers you can run through. But if you go into small form, well, you got... Oh, no. Alright, let me try this again. So, big form, and then you can switch to small form, and then they actually become platforming, like, stations. And then you can, like, switch back. And if you're actually good, there's some crazy, like, speedrunning tech you can do in this one level. Like, extremely crazy speedrunning tech. But this level does take 3 times as long if you want to explore it as a small guy. But you can. You can. It's also a good way to get coins. I've never been able to do any glitches in this game. All the speedrunning I did do was glitchless, and it was awesome because of that. Like, a lot of platformers, there are instances where most of the speedrunning strategy comes from, like, glitches and whatnot. This game didn't seem to have any glitches during my initial playthrough. So when I played it, all of the, like... oh, shit. All of the, like, strategies I did was completely, like, based on my skill and performance of the game. Not saying that this game doesn't have any glitches. I haven't actually looked at that aspect of Astro Bot. And then we gotta turn big to actually take care of the bugs, or the enemies. Here's our first bot, or second bot actually. This might be our second bot. Oh, I know what we have to do. So we have to go inside, and then get big. Great gimmick. That is our first bot. I can hear another one crying. Is he in here? I can hear him. He might be in there. Oh, I got killed. I got killed, I'm sad. So this is a very interesting enemy. It's the first, I think, 2-stage enemy you can find. And how to defeat it, you have to knock all their helmets off. And then you have to defeat the leader. Or you can just knock all the helmets off the, like, first one, and then that's it. I also love the fact that he runs super fast when he's small. It's a good quality of life thought process. Because they could have made this level extremely slow-paced because of it, but they decided to actually speed up the gameplay in favor of smoothness. Absolutely gorgeous game design. Wait, so that's a checkpoint. So if that's a checkpoint, then this is the optional area. Or maybe not. I hear a bot crying. This is cute. So, grab these coins. You're going to need a lot of coins if you want 100% this game, which is a bit much. I'm not gonna lie, like 100%ing Astro Bot is tough. Not because it's, well, actually tough, but there's some genuinely, well, actually this game can be tough. There are some seriously good challenges later on that will test your platforming prowess. And if you're not good at them, well, you're not going to be good at them. Ow. So we can bypass half of the platforming here just by doing that. Like I said, there's so many different ways you can actually bypass some stuff in this game if you want to put in the time to practice. This game rewards the experimental side of things. I feel like I can open that. Yeah, I could. So, this bot took me so long to figure out because I was like, how do I get under there? And then I realized you can just do this. Also, I love the like texture of the blanket and how it like reacts. But you can tell this is actually like pushing the PS5 a little bit too hard because for my PS5, which is a PS5 Slim, when I'm out here, it's quiet. When I go under here, the fans turn on and I can actually hear my PS5 being loud. Like it's amazing just how the PS5 is so powerful, but not powerful at the same exact time. We missed a bot. We missed a bot back there. We missed a bot back there. I'm actually very surprised with that. Let's see if we can find him. I don't hear him. Unless, could he be on this? No, he ain't on that. This might actually be the first level we have to go back multiple times in. Some big bugs. Wait, what? Wait a second. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's terrifying. I have, wait, how many cats is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, for reference, currently, right now, I have 7 cats. So, this is about the same, like, amount of cats that I have. And if they were all surrounding me as a mouse, I'd be terrified. Oh, I love that. I love that death. Aww. I knew there had to be a bot somewhere. I heard him. I heard him. I knew I heard a bot. I don't know if the audio quality is a little bit better, but I did notice in my last, like, episode, the audio was just really loud. I apologize for that. Oh, see, I messed that up. So I gotta stand here, don't I? See? Oh, my first glitch! I actually did a glitch in Astro Bot. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough to do the speedrunning strategy. I beg to differ. I might not be good enough to get on the high leaf, but I can get on the smaller leaf. Hello, Katamari Damacy. That's another game I haven't played. I know of it, but I've never played it. Piggy bank. That's satisfying. Do I? This is the moment of truth. Did they? They did. They did. Oh my god. So the reason I'm so, like, giddy about that is Super Mario Odyssey, which is currently my favorite Mario game. It used to be Super Mario 64, but I got a chance to get a Switch, and the first game that I got was Super Mario Odyssey. And I played that to completion. Not 100%, but I did get the credits and everything. And the fact that I could just go around the world and going into places that otherwise would be pointless to go to and be rewarded for that, it was just so amazing. However, I would say that Super Mario Odyssey rewards players with dedication more than players just curious about things. And you have to play Super Mario Odyssey to understand what I'm talking about. But Super Mario Odyssey rewards players for their skill mostly. What I mean by that is Super Mario Odyssey's, like, extra collectibles stem from, like, so they stem from being a speedrunner. Like, Odyssey rewards speedrunning far more than Astro Bot seems to. Look at that. I see the end. So I see the end warp right there. You can see it right there. It's super tiny. And what's this then? I need a key for that. What's that? What's that down there? Did I grab this? Wait, I still hear that. I still hear the cry. I'm missing a robot here. Is it on the bunny? I can hear him. It's not over here. The sound is faint. Oh, I hear him again. Is he in the grass? I hear him. I hear him, but I don't see him. He's not over here. He's somewhere over here. He's got to be in the water, right? He's just got to be down here. No. He is somewhere around here. I hear him. Huh. Well, we're gonna come back and save him. I'll be honest, that's a tricky one. Cause I hear. Oh, I almost made that perfectly. Oh, I'm just so disappointed in myself. Oh, can I do that? Hold on a minute. No, I messed that up. So I need to try if I can do that. So get up here. Oh, you can. You can. You can. So I gotta jump up. There we go. I didn't even have to go like small. But what I was saying about Odyssey. So I played Odyssey to completion, but I didn't get all of the moons. And actually, I recently found out if you don't want to do the platforming, the extra platforming bits, you can just buy the moons. But the thing about Odyssey is Odyssey rewards speedrunning tech way more than you think it would. Like, there are plenty of moons that only a speedrunner could grab, and Odyssey rewards speedrunning strategies way more than I think any platformer has ever done. Like, some of the moons are baked in speedrunning challenges. And for those that like speedrunning, Odyssey is like the dream game. In fact, if you put Super Mario Odyssey Mario in this game, he would... Oh, there you are. Moss. Well, that was easy. Oh, that's why I could hear her from down there. She was directly above me. But if you put Super Mario Odyssey Mario in Astro Bot, he would break the game 100%. Like, ow, I'm sorry. I'm beating up on Astro. Wait, I saw that. Hold on, I saw that. Can I do something stupid here? Can I jump off here and then I have to go up? Interesting. But the funny thing is, I'm not good enough at platformers to get some of the moons in Mario Odyssey. And it frustrated me because I was practicing. I played that game so much when I got my Switch. I think I might have put like 70 hours in Mario Odyssey. And I was just playing it over and over and over. But there were some of the moons that were so hard for me to get, and they weren't even the hardest moons. Oh, I think I know what I'm supposed to do. Or maybe I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I'm getting that, like, thing. see what they did there. I see what they're doing. I see what they want me to do. So this is the timing based. They want me to hop on the hand and then jump up top. I think the only problem I had with Super Mario Odyssey was the fact that it had some of the more difficult, like, collectibles in any platformer I've ever played. And that is just because of my skill. It's not necessarily the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't wait. I should have waited. Now I gotta wait some more. But that's probably the reason, the only thing I hated about Super Mario Odyssey, other than the pacing issue. Like, Nintendo is notoriously known for reusing... Oh, look at him, he's playing a PlayStation 1. But Nintendo is notoriously known for reusing assets in their games. And, like, there are certain levels, there are certain, like, things about Super Mario Odyssey that is just reused over and over and over. Even though I love their levels to death, I will not deny that replaying a level over and over and then having to go back to the level and replay it more just to get a few collectibles is very obnoxious. But I can't fault that because the game that is there is so good. And yeah. So let me guess, that's the end of the level. Do we have... Yeah, so we have all the stuff. So now we need to go over to that tree. Meaning, can I make it to that tree? Yes, yes I can. I did a little trick there. I did a little trick. That was a bit of a butt clincher. Look at that. We 100%ed it, and we got the warp. That's actually 2 levels that have the warp relatively close to the end of the level. Voxel Bust Up. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Light Bulb Limbo. So, does this mean that all of the warp points are now unlocked for this section? Ooh, 100%. You'd love to see it. So, we got that one. We got one puzzle piece in this one, but we got the warp. And now it's time for Trunk of Funk or Wormy Passage. I remember these 2 levels being relatively difficult, so let's break these. Oh, that's cute. Oh no, it's a challenge level. Well, I actually want to do this challenge level real quick, so see you guys in the next episode where we tackle the first Uber challenge. Take care, everybody. Alright, we're gonna tackle the Uber challenge, so let's see just how good I am at this. Lost Triangle Void. The first true difficulty spike in this game. This is one of the levels that I speedran. Yeah. This is one of the levels that I did the speed run for. Let's see how good my memory is. Wait, no, this isn't a level. This isn't the level that I speed ran, is it? This isn't the level I'm thinking of, never mind. Oh, never mind. Never mind, I'm disappointed. It was just a little mini thing. No, this is the level. Okay, so these are challenges you can do. And now we have a new world. But these are the Uber challenges. And these are the ones that I speed ran. I speed ran these and the circle ones. So these are hard. These are genuinely hard, like, levels. And this one right here, I remember. This is one I actually did a speed run for. I think my time was, 34 seconds. So let's see if I can beat that. So go. Oh no, I already messed up. Already messed up. No! I messed up! That was terrible. That was terrible. Terrible. Boink. Boink. Oh, see. Oh, I actually managed to recover from that. Now we just gotta jump over here. Ah, see, it's so bad, it's so bad. Now something else I can do, since you don't really need to do any like type of like difficult, what I like to do is put the like controller on my like lap and just use my good hand to control the Astro Bot, and then not even worry about using my left hand to control Astro. It gives me more like movement, and then you can do like cool things like that. But then even that, it's tough, man. It's tough. And they get tougher. This is the easy one. This is a very easy one, all things considered. But this is one of the levels that I speed ran, and I did this so many times that I could do this level in like, I think I got it in under 34 seconds, or 34 seconds exact. But if you want challenge in Astro Bot, these are the places to hone your skills. Like, it's not the main levels, it's these levels. Because these levels genuinely test your skill at all of the facets of Astro Bot. I was hoping I could do this in one attempt with the amount of times I've played this level, but I haven't played Astro Bot in quite a bit, so I'm terrible again. Boink, boink. So this one you don't have to worry. Never mind. Never mind. It's that one section. It's that one section that's hard. You have to be precise with the platforming for that one section. You can make mistakes here, and it's not going to punish you too much. But that one section, you have to be good. And these are the challenges that made me want more from Astro's like actual abilities. Because without power-ups, Astro does have very limited amount of maneuverability. Like, all platforming mascots aside from Astro have so many like moves in their tool belt that it's ridiculous. But you don't need to have hundreds of moves or dozens of moves in your platformer, as long as your platformer is genuinely like balanced around having limited moveset. However, these are the challenges that made me really want Astro to have more moves, like a wall jump or a slide or like something that he could do outside of power-ups. Because some of these challenges really ask the most of you. And that's great. That's great for a platformer to have longevity, because there's not really much of a reason to replay levels in this game if you don't like speedrun. If you speedrun in this game, you're gonna love playing this. But if you just are a casual player who doesn't care about speedrunning and getting perfect times, there's not really much of a point to replay levels. Like, Super Mario Odyssey made it apparent that, you know what, we want our players to constantly, like, want to, like, see, made it. And you'd think this would be hard, but no, it's not that hard. And then you have this little segment, which you can actually mess up, so be careful. Because, like that, I forgot to jump, and that was my fault. For some reason, my mind said, oh, you're at the end of the level, it's going to auto-jump for you. No. Astro Bot's just not going to do that for you. Astro Bot wants the most from you. But I could imagine several kids being very frustrated with these levels. Like, oh, and I can definitely say that a lot of people probably, like, let their parents do it for them. And, yeah, I can totally see, like, these optional, like, objectives not being everyone's cup of tea. And these levels are the levels that made me want more from Astro Bot's moveset. And that's the only gripe I have with this game, is the fact that Astro feels very bland to control if you're so used to other like platformers with a large amount of control and depth to their movement. Does that make Astro Bot bad? No. Does it make it maybe not for me? Yeah. Does it make it not worth playing? Absolutely not. We got it. Oh my lord, depth perception. How many times is it? 12? We had it, boys and girls, but we messed it up because my brain thought it's gonna just let me auto jump. Nope. I should have been more careful. Astro Bot's not going to auto jump for you. Astro Bot wants you to do it yourself. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the depth perception in that segment is very annoying. Because it looks like you made it, but you didn't. Oh no! I've done this so many times now, I'm starting to get, like, bad at it. Platformer fans know about that. It's like, you constantly play a level over and over, and you get, like, your mind might be calm, but your, like, body's saying, let's get this over with. And you start making more mistakes. And that's how a lot of platformers, like, mess you up. They make you frustrated, then you get more frustrated, and then you stop being good at the game. And simple mistakes. The human mind is built to get frustrated with things. And the human mind wants to be a perfectionist. So this is why, like, platformers are so addictive for some people, because they want to be the perfect, like, player. That's why fighting games can be so addictive. You want to be better than everyone else. And when you want to be better, that means your mind instinctively makes more mistakes, the more aggravated you get at not being good enough. So, yeah. The key with platformers and fighting games is to not get frustrated with some stuff. Because if you get frustrated, that's how the game gets you. But yeah, we got it. That last run was pretty good. Adorable Shadow. Catch them on the Midnight Channel. I don't know the reference of that game. So that was the first challenge level. Took us many tries, but we managed to get it done. And that leads to the next one, which we're going to immediately do. Oh no. Leon Kennedy. Well, we died instantly. Another thing that might throw a lot of people off is that these challenge levels just throw you to the wolves, so to speak. And a lot of people might not like it because they're being thrown to the wolves so quickly. But, like I said, with a little bit of practice, you can actually do those relatively quickly. That one didn't take nearly as many tries. But I can totally understand it, because they're challenge levels. They're supposed to challenge you. But they are also thrown upon you so quickly. And it's not until the later levels that the game starts to get a little bit more difficult. So if you suddenly happen upon the challenge levels at this point in the game, and then you want to do them, it's a bit of a shock immediately. See, I wasn't paying attention. You gotta hit him before he... Now this one's actually really hard, because it's all about precise timing. So... I love that spin, by the way. Oh no! But the thing that makes these challenge levels tolerable is the fact that they're all very short. Like I said, you can beat some of these in just a few seconds. And there's little tricks like that I just did, where you can just flat out bypass some of the game. Ah, crap. I almost made it too. But there's several little tricks you can do to bypass some of the challenges. Oh no. But you have to get good at it. Now, if the game was like, if these levels were longer, these levels would be frustrating. But the reason they're tolerable is that they're very short. And like I said, you can bypass some stuff if you are careful and cautious. Like for example, oh no! But you gotta be precise. You gotta be precise. You need to take those guys out, because if you don't, they will shoot you from afar. That was close. That was close. See, he actually hit me while I hit him. Ooh-wee. See, again, patterns. I chose to do that poorly. But these are the levels, the challenge levels are the levels that I played over and over and over. Like I probably played these like 40 times each during my speedrun attempts. And I played them over and over and over until I mastered them, so to speak. But I obviously didn't master them well enough because, you know, that was close. But I obviously didn't master them well enough because even my best attempts where I did them in one go weren't enough for the speedrun category. Or at least I didn't place high enough to get anything. But if I were to speedrun again, I would probably enter a lower level speedrun and submit like them at a very amateur basic level. But then again, where's the fun in that? No, I made that. So see, this one is all about managing your laser and your jump. So if you can manage your laser and not like panic, for example, like that, you can actually do this one. But it's all about managing your laser because you don't. This is trying to teach you to not hold down the jump button. Rely on your jump. Don't overcorrect your jump. Use your laser when you need it. See, for example, oh my god! I'm terrible. Only jump when you have to. See that time I panicked. See, I didn't even need to do my laser there. No. The funny thing is, like, you don't realize just how, like, now this one you do have to be fast on. You don't realize just how much you rely on your double jump in platformers until you're told not to double jump. A lot of people hate double jumping in platformers. I know several YouTubers who have talked on it, where people think that you over rely on the double jump, and when when that double jump is taken away, you just don't know how to play anymore. I am one of the I am the type of person that says the more stuff you have to play around with, the more fun you can have. I would rather a platformer have a double jump and just let you use it at your own whim than not have a double jump. I mean, heck, Mario had a double jump in his very first incarnation, and I think he's had a double jump in most other, like, games. So, even Nintendo, the king of platformers, knows how important a double jump is. Some people, on the other hand, hate the double jump. Like I said, I'm impartial. I like having more tools, but I do understand that if a platformer has too good of a double jump, it can just be, like, pointless. See, I use the laser. I don't have to use the laser. My brain is wired to use that damn laser. So go over here, jump, go over here, jump. Don't panic. I panic. You can't panic in a speed run. Just go over here, follow the pattern. You got it. Now we gotta time this. Oh, I see what they did there. I forgot they exploded. I was like, I'll just get to the end of the level. No, they explode after a set amount of time. That probably pissed... that was my fault. That probably pissed off a lot of people who, like, saw the end and, like, oh, let me get there really quickly. Again, the level's teaching you don't rush things. Plan ahead. Oh, I stopped for a millisecond. And keep in mind, these are the easy levels. They get harder from here. A lot harder. I got it. Oh, the laser chasing me. Uno, dos, tres. Yeah. That was terrible. Wait. I'm not on a timer on there. Oh, the lasers. Uno, dos, tres. Ooh. Ta-da! Was that all the challenge levels done? I think that was all of them. We're about to find out. Yeah, that's all the challenge levels done. Not bad, I do say myself. I messed them up. I could have done them better, but for not playing this game for quite some time, I actually think I did pretty good there. Like, I remembered some of the speedrunning tech, and I remembered some of the ways to play the levels. I just did not have the execution memorized anymore. But yeah, maybe at the end of the series, I will do speed runs of each one and see, like, if I can manage to do it. And I think Crumble Rumble too. Let's just do this one right here since it's already... One of these is very difficult. Like, one of these is super difficult. Can't remember which one, but one of these is super difficult. Actually, I don't remember how to defeat these guys. Oh, I remember now. So this is difficult just because you have to go around them. They spit fire. You cannot do it any other way that I know of. So you have to go around them while they shoot fire at you. That's one. And you have to make sure you don't actually touch them. I think it's only these two, but later down the line you'll be facing like literal like armadas of different types of enemies. And the thing about these levels is you only get one attempt. After that, you have to restart it because there's no way you can recover. And it's very precise. The challenge levels are going to be what I struggle with in this game. Like, the rest of the game might be super easy for me, but the challenge levels are going to be what probably keeps me from 100%ing this game. Because they take a lot of practice. They do. Are they as hard as Mario levels? Probably not. Like, Super Mario Odyssey definitely had some pretty broken, like, challenge levels that were on the verge of only speedrunners could do. But, again, with Mario, you have more movement options, meaning there's probably more ways to break said challenge levels. So if you're good at the movement, you can bypass the skill required to actually do the challenges. But I keep doing that same pattern. But the problem with that means you have to get good at the movement. There's one. Wait till he sparks. Wait till he sparks. Wait till he sparks. He's still there. He's hanging on by a thread. There we go. Oh, you! Oh, I'm so mad. Oh, I'm so mad. Not really. I've set myself a goal. I'm not going to get frustrated during this playthrough. I might get a little bit. Oh, you poopy head. I might like show frustration in my mannerisms, but I don't want to get frustrated because the frustration is how platformers get you. If you start to get frustrated with a platformer, that means you will eventually start hating it and criticizing it for what it's not or what it isn't, and then you will, well, not enjoy it. The key is to find ways to get around the game, not get frustrated at it. Like that. Hot shots golf. Also, I recently have like been dabbling in golf. It took me forever to figure out that albatrosses is a type of golf thing. So that last, like, the albatrosses, it was really confusing. Look at that, 80. 80 already. Alright, so now we have these two levels and the boss to do, and then the, like, warp point levels. And then some cleanup. But I'm going to leave it here. There should be another, like, challenge, like, level in this pack, because there's normally two. But it is what it is. But right now, we're going to call this the end of the episode. I did all 4 challenges, and I did the bonus, like, challenge mission that wasn't hidden. So, in the next one, we'll probably do one of these 2. But for now, that's the end of the stream, and that's the end of this segment for the video. Take care, everybody, and I'll see you in the next one.